cyber cage across the trade map. With a lot of space taken from Surreal up to the high ground, but Big Buck use this opportunity to just sort of sneak all the way through A main. Even the Sage wall is up. Nobody's really around on site, and the trade mark has now been broken. Big know that there's going to be some pressure in towards Dish, but how many is the question that they're going to be wondering at this point.
You're going to come in from drop, slow up towards heaven. Going to try and just make that drop down a little more risky. And Twisten has gone in to the Cloudburst to come out with the pick onto with Masic. And now the defense rapidly try and get their way back in as Twisten's just changing up his position. Spots a little bit of a gap towards the right side of that wall. Sends the paint shells in to buy some extra time. Wall available for RieNs. He's going to throw that up, but Twisten is taking everybody down and even goes to the knight. But RieNs will at least take him out. Not for long though. So I'm glad I'm in this casting duo now.
Heard about them on Reddit. They get announced for all of the big events. Like, yeah, but I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Well, advantage picked up here for Surreal. Big still trying to charge towards A. They have got one lurk of AslaN over on the other side of things. It's not really looking so hot for Big right now, but they have actually gained a lot of ground on A. A lot of information being picked up here for Surreal. AslaN, he has just been spotted by RieNs and brought him to the fight somehow. I don't know how he's done that, but he's taken JJ out of play, and now got B springs into action. Another kill found for Big, and these players are now back to a 3v3 on the server. Alfajer spotted up towards tower. He's actually going to be held back at heaven by the fault line. And now Obnoks are going to put some pressure onto him. Alfajer swings, and it's just one. He's traded out almost immediately. Second play coming from the same position, but Big are ready for it. You can see with that flashpoint, are aware of that possibility. So, yeah, not looking great here for Surreal suddenly.
Yeah,
Big in the side.
Needs to chill. He's going to wait for his teammate. It has to break a Sage wall, and now it's a 1 versus 1. I know roughly where RieNs is coming from.
No way.
Can't win that duel. It's the...
And now Jlerst looks for the peek down in towards main and actually gets caught inside the fault line. Twisting gets aggressive. Oh, I love the play, but somehow still Jlerst is able to get that pick. Will eventually be traded out, but nonetheless it has put Alfajer in a pretty rough spot. He's stuck in the back of the site alone with a specter of all weapons, and not a single kill will be found on the site hold itself. There is a gap in the wall. They have to be aware of this. They have to be aware of the blind side they can play through, but they're not. And JJ still comes in with a pick.
RieNs will not lob away from having to resurrect as well. If you can get a kill, it can maybe bring on the site of where JJ is playing from. He ults up to the high ground. Kaspe again playing on an aggressive angle. Crossfire set up for Big.
Yeah, now they clear out the left side of the site with that aftershock, confirming that they can focus their crosshairs in the right side of things. They spot one head up. RieNs just jumps on top of his own wall, and it's easy. It's an easy kill. And that's going to be God B going down. His wall goes up. Res in. Masic back to his feet. And that defuse being stuck. Big, yeah. It bends my brain, but Twisten nonetheless has found JJ. And he is certainly doing his job in finding that. Now the paint shells go in towards tower, and Obnoks has claimed the life of RieNs. Oh, this is looking a little rough for Surreal. They're down a player. Jlerst could recover that.
Towards the site too as well, so this should be an easy plant. Sage wall has also protected that B main positioning. I have to rely on somebody's ultimates.
Yeah, Alfajer has done well. That's at least a kill back, and that evens up the odds again. So 3 players on each side of things here, but they're all coming in from the same position here with Surreal, and that's going to be an easy lineup for Twisten. 2 down. They love to gamble a little bit, and often you can be on the wrong side of gambling, but that has certainly worked out. JJ catches them looking the wrong way. Another Blaze Storm popped. Oh, Masic, if he had found that pick, he was 2 HP away from removing the life of Twisten, and that could have changed the entire face of the round. It still can be won, though. It still can be recovered here for Surreal. There's now 3 players up on either side, and significant damage done, especially onto Twisten, who is now removed entirely, and that's the spike loose. It is the neural theft being sent into play to confirm the position of the last remaining players, but Obnoks has taken matters into his own hands. The rifle has found the life of 2. Just Masic left into the clutch, a 1v2 for him, but he's already found that first victim, and Obnoks, with a confirmed position of the remaining player, has decided it's time to sprint towards A. But look who is running over here too. Masic might get here in time to call. Oh, he will be. He'll be covering the cross, and Obnoks goes down. Masic with a
they're clearing out. They're leaving A main and B trees susceptibly open. But now they're finding a bit of a headstrong attack, and Twisten with a showstopper finds that first kill, and Alfajer finds up one to trade.
Yeah, just threw the paint shells back at himself, so had to go into the cage. Luckily he was there to cover him off. God B's back in the fray. And the wall up to confirm their life will stay. Now AslaN Oh, swings out, watches heaven.
Operator is posted up on this angle though. Twisten's just about to peek it. It's awkward timing. You've also got JJ playing on the low ground, but AslaN finds JJ. The rolling foot is going to be used. Masic able to get one. Not traded out just yet, but he can't get another.
Yeah, well, the spike is down on the bottom of the site now, so big into a little bit of a breather zone, but Masic has to plant in that back corner. He's calling his teammates, he's pinging it, but it's every kill going for big, and now Masic has to do everything on his own. He actually will eventually get the opportunity onto Kaspe and actually swings into the site, switches out to the Vandal instead. Rendezvous now removed, so AslaN can't quickly react and get closer to the site. Tap on a Masic. Oh, the headshot, and now it's just got B. He doesn't know where he is, though. He thinks he could be in main, but GoB's up above, and the aftershock goes down. And now he knows that GoB's up here. Now he knows that GoB can't really do too much about this. And he has to drop, but the defuse is being stuck. It's already over half. It's all the way, and GoB, luckily...
Jlerst has had this Cosmic Divide for a while, and he's not needed it.
Oh, JJ. Oh, look at that timing, Ryan. That is so brutal. Wall up. I love that from RieNs, but actually hasn't got the kill. Oh, eventually will. AslaN swings out. It's actually double peak with GoB. So the trade is confirmed, and the advantage will be held as Kaspe doubles his kill count for that peek out to the right side of his own wall. And, well, now, for Surreal, it's hard to see their way back in unless Big slip up massively.
Twisten's actually moved his way around to the bottom. He was over towards up in Arcade, and now he's over in trade, just crunching this team.
It's got to be a real treat to watch, always has been, and at the end of the season. Now, you can recover a few. Obviously, this is about to be a head-on battle, yep.
Tunnel fight.
Tunnel fight. It's going to work out for Twisten as he takes out the first two, but do they read the other? They certainly will. Twisten ready for three. He said if there's two here, well, there's likely a possibility for another, and so just holds and is continuing to hold. As now his team are shutting this down, and this is a buy that is going to the wayside. A single player left. Big have just absolutely wrecked the side of Surreal. Luckily, Alfajer stops the flawless from being possible, but how can he do anything else?
That kind of felt like the whole plan for Surreal is, okay, they have a rolling thunder, they have all of this stuff that they can use from in tunnel, shut it down early, and Big were just expecting it. Like, they seem to be a call ahead, but Alfajer is making this very expensive 1v2.
Oh no, don't count your chickens before they hatch, Big, and here they go into the fight. Luckily, Twisten.
Perma banned it for so long because they're the ones who want to play out the macro play. And if they can bring out the operator like that with AslaN, yeah, they can find a lot of openings, but Surreal, yeah, just have to throw in these guns that they had available. Their lowest buy has actually scrambled themselves into a 2 versus 2. The issue is that the B site is open for Big, and the wraparound is coming in from Surreal.
Yeah, just quick, it's loud, and their steps are being heard out. And Obnoks, he needs to be careful, actually. They're so close. They're already in the middle of a fight. Alfajer to the headshot.
The res.
The res, yeah.
So everybody else is on the other side of the map. So he has to, like... There's no way he pushes all the way to B tree to get a res. But what he can do is preemptively shut down this attack early on. He just needs to be careful about this camera that's in A main.
Yeah, Jlerst. He's got a Cosmic Divide. And Kaspe's going to be holding. And they're coming in towards him. Alfajer immediately checks it, and Kaspe goes down. So he always got it back. One of the sides from here, but Twisten, oh my god, no way. How has he got away with two there? He should have gone down almost immediately. In fact, how does he get away for all that time? It's set up Big perfectly to try and close this. Alfajer thrust into the clutch, a 1v4 total, and
to get himself out of here on Arcade. I'm watching this close angle. Probably wait to see if there's going to be an orb touch at this point that he could play off, but he also has Obnoks there to support. He can't teleport out. The Phantom wins that first duel, and now Obnoks is going to go checking. Was watched by JJ, but loses out on the duel.
Well, the flashpoint goes over the top of the wall. Jlerst actually takes out Obnoks, and yeah, not looking good for Big here. Again, this was a bonus with the weapons they've brought to the table. And they're just trying to do as much damage as they can to the attacking-sided economy, and well, Kaspe now on his flank has even been spotted out, and it looks like Twisten isn't going to find too much from his spot. So good round here for Surreal.
Still a bonus for Big. Maybe if Twisten can get a couple more kills, it'd be worthwhile, but right now, yeah, Surreal only losing one is pretty good, all things considered. He's gonna try and maybe just dive in on the defuse, at least pull somebody else in.
Oh yeah, I mean,
just one step
the hard way when
that over on his A side, but the proactiveness is gonna take them into A main, and that's with that operator already on this angle to check and clear it. He is gonna get tagged by the camera. but there's no follow-up at that point.
Off your feet!
Here comes that rolling thunder, just a man actually. It's been committed and no one's inside of it. Kaspe gonna come off his wall, and Alfajer in the midst. Here goes the showstopper. It gets the first. Now the aftershock catching out Masic. Oh, Surreal, this has been a slow start, but JJ, he's carried them right through. He may not get much in the rolling thunder, but his rifle will find 3 and puts it down into the 1v1 is Twisten. You never really know how that is going to go. You see Supermassive Blaze not making it. It's going to be less purpose representation.
Pay attention to AslaN in this round. Not because of anything in particular, it's because the tech timer was because he dropped a drink on his mouse pad.
Okay,
So,
that's great information.
His movement is.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that pans out. Well, now we get to watch him. He's the only player left, and he's going to...
It's slow ob's good, but we've got somebody they pretty much know that they need to shut this down as soon as possible.
Yeah, he's went towards A. Every time he's had this rolling thunder so far in this half. That's 2 rounds. Here it comes towards the bottom of the site. Gold B is going to be caught in it at the bottom. And yeah, he's going to be under a lot of pressure. Won't be able to do anything on the initial hold, and Big have fallen flat. Not a single kill picked up on the defense.
Much money to work with either. He's going to see. What's the plan? They're pushing towards rope. They were pinging it there. The Astra smokes in spawn. Interesting.
Oh, a good play forward. Masic actually catches got B in the gravity wall, and that is perfect to open up play.
That is beautiful when it comes to the initial setup, but there is a response from Big. They can bring that resurrect back, and AslaN, with that EMEA control, is taken down. 4 versus 4 again. Rolling Thunder's actually going to come in from the defensive side to play the site with the orbital strike, but all it does is stall, and Masic's on for an ace.
Yeah, Masic has got himself all 5 on the board, but again, you have to remember that res has come into play, so Twisten is still up and kicking. A 1 versus 2. Masic's killed everybody, but Twisten could still win this round. He's looking for the headshot. Alfajer goes down, and now it is all on Masic. He has to do everything. He has to kill absolutely everybody. The Blade Star versus the Showstopper. From Masic's perspective, but now it is down to this buy. They have a lot of money. They have everything they want, but oh, Kaspe wall comes up, and they're going to break through it. It's quick. It's fire and fury for Surreal forward, and they're trying to attack in, but it's been slowed down. Trademark destroyed.
Big is overhit like a rush. Everybody's in this position, and this could be it. Surreal having to hold on. 3 versus 2, however. RieNs and JJ made it better for them, and
yeah, Obnoks.
Plan's going to go down.
Obnoks is close to the smoke. Oh, luckily, I thought he was about to go down, but he will. Eventually, he will, and Twisten once again into the clutch. It's a rinse and repeat. It's an identical round. A 1 versus 2 retake in the exact same position. He's got the paint shells.
He's got it all. He's got all of his utility to work with, and he's going to send it all at the same time.
Sends the boom bot in below, but it's been out. It's taken out of play. Paint Shells hasn't found his reward, and so they're still doubled up, and Twisten pulled into the... Oh, what? Okay, Twisten, that is ridiculous! That's the way he closes it. He drags Big, kicking and screaming through to another round win, and this time it's for the best of 5. This time is to claim their spot at VCT Stage 2.
This has been the pickup of the year, hasn't it? Twisten going to Big.